A warm welcome to everyone. I hope and pray you all are well. I'm your host Chandni Khan. Organizer Bobby Bola and the Culture Unite team presents the Asian Arts Festival 2021. This project aims to keep everyone connected with Asian music and dance online. A wide variety of activities include a live concert, workshops, fitness, and exhibition. For more details, visit our website at asianartsfestival.com. In these difficult times, this project also shows appreciation to all key workers and the organizations that support them. Life isn't always about waiting for the storm to pass. It's also about learning to sing and dance in the rain. My guest today is a multi talented, award winning artist, accomplished philanthropist, businesswoman, film producer, and an actor. She is a well respected lady, internationally doing charitable work from the age of 15 years old, saving her pocket money, helping elderly people in Sussex, where she grew up. Her passion is always to help community and less fortunate people. She has earned commendable laurels coupled with worldwide accumulations for her relentless efforts to achieve high values and sophistication in entertainment productions. She has an excellent in every endeavor, single handedly working even in the film industry, being a model. Her articulated acting, performances in Shakespearean plays, and being a presenter in New York, had her own show in 9 Asian TV channels, presented a show on Sony TV voiceover for Sky TV. Her earnest thrust to achieve excellence in her presentation has built a viable, versatile network of elite connections in Asia and around the world. She is an active advocate in her voice, internationally speaking about peace, empowerment of women and youth in education. She is articulated in humanitarian work. She is currently helping to build a school in Nigeria, PIMS school, and even under lockdown, she managed to raise funds to send laptops and printers and so much more. A very heartwarming welcome to the highly talented, multi award winning Dr. Neena Richie.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, Dr. Neena. How are you?
Very well, thank you. And it's an honor to be here on your show. It's a brilliant show. Uh, and it's a pleasure to be here and
Thank
discussing.
you for supporting the Asian Arts Festival.
Oh, very welcome. It's a brilliant idea what Asian Art Festival is about, bringing all the communities together. It's all a talent which accumulated from all over the world now. Is going to be on this show, so it's brilliant, brilliant idea, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I mean, we've got wonderful people, artists, so much, a multi-talented like you yourself. And of course, we want to that we reach out and have giving that platform and have you all together. And especially with this modern technology, that we are here together, even not physically, but we can still see each other and we are live.
Yes, indeed, we are. Everything's virtual now, isn't it? And we still have to. The show must go on, no matter how much lockdown we are under. The work has to go on. So
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, I was reading about you and all these achievements. It's just amazing. I mean, is there anything you haven't done?
there's still lots to be done, lots to be achieved, and lots to support the youth and the women,
Yes.
to empower them, because the future generation needs that empowerment, from from the experiences we adults have accumulated and what we can give back from our experiences to the less fortunate youth as well as women and less fortunate children.
Yes. I mean, this charitable work, you were actually at the age of, 15 years old. So what was in you? Was there something you were so inspired, or was that just like sometimes, having that inside voice, I want to help, I want to bring some changes in this world? What was it?
Yes, since 15 years old, I've always saved my pocket money and taken gifts to old people's home. And I used to go and help them over the weekend I used to do my sports and my karate lessons. And straight after that, I used to go there.
You did
So,
karate lessons as well?
yes, I've done martial art. I'm a first
Wow.
time black
See, I
belt.
said that there's something, it's nothing. What else? So we get more things out, which I maybe haven't,
So, yes,
didn't
I
have
was
the
quite
chance to read
sporty.
about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was quite sporty. So yes, straight away I used to go from there, my sports lessons, then go straight and help these old people, and it's inspiring.
Yeah.
I felt sitting with old people, I learned a hell of a lot from them. It's experiences that they've gained
Yeah.
that today I'm sitting here and discussing
Mm.
my experiences because that's where I've accumulated all my knowledge from by speaking to
Right.
the elders, and
Mm.
different variety. Especially the age of 18, I've traveled the world, so I know the community. I know different uh, from Saudi Arabia to
Yeah.
Qatar to Dubai and all the other places, Africa. So I've traveled pretty much half of the world. So I've seen all different types of
Yeah.
communities and the way and the people that suffer.
Yeah.
So yes, I've been doing charitable work since the age of 15,
Yes.
and it's very inspiring because I don't like to see somebody go through pain. I can't see pain, whether
Mm.
it's animals or whether it's children or human being. We are all one.
Mm.
I just can't see the pain on other people's souls. I just can't see them.
Yes. We will come back on this, but a little bit to talk about your, being a model, being in the film industry.
Uh, yes, I did modeling. I've done that modeling when I was 16, 17. I was dabbling in modeling, then dancing, acting. I did drama at school. So, yes, singing as well. I used to get my mom and daddy to sit on the sofa while I used to sing with my microphone, and
Wow.
dance in front of them. Yes, so my daddy always wanted me to sort of go to Pune, an Indian dramatic school there, but we didn't know anybody from India because we're from Kenya.
Oh,
So my mom was a bit saying, look, we don't want to send her there because we don't know anybody in India. How is she going to survive on her own at her age? So obviously I sort of went into acting here and did
mhm.
everything here.
Yeah, yeah. But you have come across, as you said, traveled around the world, and even over there, you haven't stopped with your, especially when it comes to charitable work. And I think it also came across, the Baroness title. Tell us a little bit about that as well, please.
Baroness, a title I got through Espemuda. He's the Royal Highness Dr. Kamad in Philippines. He gave me his title. This title, Baroness title, is translated in Philippines. It's called Bia. Bia is a Baroness in English, translated in English. So I was awarded that title because of my charitable work in Philippines for the children
Okay.
in hospital and all that I did 2 years ago there in Philippines as
Yes.
well. So yes, I
Yes.
was awarded for that.
Wow. Okay. And you also represent the League of Arab World. What's this?
Yes, the League. I'm a minister for UK and Europe for League of Arab and Whole of Arab and Whole of Africa for Dr. Isam, General Isam. And that's to do projects in each country to help disabled children or disabled people. So we're doing each project by project, and raising funds and going and doing those projects as well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So I mean, the projects are always about, helping women or any human, but in specifically your main project from the past, when you started off, and what kind of difficulties did you face at that time?
I mean, I never saw anything as a difficulty. I just got along with it and I just went away, just did whatever hurdles came along. I just sort of bypassed those hurdles I came across. I just went through. I mean, I never raised funds for anyone. I did 1996. I did parachute jump for Great
Oh,
Ormond Street for the kids, and raised £3,000 there. So
oh,
if in my opinion, if you want to do something, no matter how many hurdles, not obstacles, don't look at the obstacles. You just
yes.
go for it. You know, jump over the obstacles and just go for it, and just have one vision, like a blinkers on, that you want to do this. Go ahead and do
Mm,
it, no matter
mm,
what it is, how many obstacles that come through. Just divert your attention rather than an obstacle into the positiveness, and just go for it. And the
mm.
result do come. Have faith. Faith is the
Yes.
biggest thing that you can have.
Absolutely, that's true. That's it's very important as well. And we say it's a rock. You know, having faith is a rock. But I think being such a strong personality, whatever I was reading about you, it was like you started and you bring it to the end, and that is, you know, the fire you have. You use your inspiration, and you're so focused. But it's like starting something, but I'm going to bring it to the end, even further. Where are you getting this energy?
Almighty God, that's where I'm getting energy from. Without Him, I can't do nothing. So yes, I'm a great believer in God,
Mm,
and He's the one who's giving me a lot of energy. Uh, and I have great faith. Faith is very important to me.
mm, mm.
Spirituality is very important to me. Um,
Yes.
and without the spirituality and God up there, Lord, without Him, we can't move,
No,
basically.
absolutely. I mean, every step, if you think of it, it's programmed, you know.
Of course.
So I absolutely believe in that. You've done a lot of when it comes to, you know, youth and women. So to give them, especially when it comes to equality, is there like in specific way you had it's like sometimes what is intrigued to start off, was there particular cases it came across and you thought, okay, I have to put my, you know, initiative into that and then build this up, especially when it's called women and equality?
Yes, women. I mean, what I found in India when I went to India, obviously 2004 was the first time I went to India.
Hmm.
Um, but what I found, the dowry system in India, that really, because my parents, what they did in early 90s, they got 89 girls married off. Uh, the poor girls
Oh,
who couldn't afford the marriage, poor
right.
families who couldn't afford. I mean, Asian weddings do cost money and dowries and all that. And my
Mm,
dad,
yeah.
I think my inspiration comes from my dad, because my dad was a fiery, and he was just doing a lot of charities for animals as well as
Oh,
for human
wow.
beings. So I think that's the other inspiration of my daddy, gave me a lot to do that. But yes, my parents actually paid for the wedding, and they did the wedding for that.
Wow.
And my daddy always spoke about those things when he used to come back to London, and he said, "Look, this is my passion." But now my
Okay.
parents are not alive, so I've just taken that upon myself
Oh,
to keep on
beautiful.
doing the charitable work. 2004, I fed over 300 orphan kids, well, less privileged kids, in a school that was falling down. And those kids, actually, we spoken to headmaster, and they said, look, these kids don't have the clothes, they don't have uniforms,
Mm,
and they've never seen a party or drank a Coca-Cola or even a chocolate. You know, that's how bad it
wow.
was. So I just gave them a party and party bags, then paid for the education of the 7 kids for 4 years. So
Right.
we chose 7 most brainy kids from those 300 kids. Um,
Okay.
yes.
You have to shared your birthday party as well with the kids.
Yes, I did. On my birthday, under lockdown, I gave a birthday party to children, less privileged children in Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
and one church. They given books and pencils and a little party to them as well. So yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And made them so happy. That's little if you say that, but it's a big thing for them.
Oh yes, of course. It's just a little thing in the end. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful. Tell us a little bit more about your this project which you have, you're building the school in Nigeria and especially being under those restriction where we are the lockdown, excuse me. And then you managed to raise funds for that as well.
Yes, I did. It was last year, in March, April. I think it was in April. King's School. Uh, the head teacher, she approached me and she said, "Listen, I'm having problems."
Mm-hmm.
And without thinking, I said, "Okay, I'll help you, and I'll be an ambassador for your school. How many children you have? Show me the pictures. Show me the documents." Because a lot of people do come along and say, "Look, I need help, and I need this," and there are a lot of fake charitable. But she sent me the government paperwork, documents, everything, and I checked everything thoroughly. And I said, okay, these are the children that they need proper school, proper education. They don't even have a computer. So yes, we raised funds for that.
Wow. Okay. How did you manage? Did you set up a page or how do you actually
No, no,
raise
no,
the
no. I just called one of my colleagues and I said, listen, we put it on Facebook, and I've spoken to my contacts and I said, listen, these kids need a computer. Give me, and they've sent me some links of the companies, but the companies obviously locked down, so we couldn't reach. So one of the Fido Mido charity, uh, I've spoken to him and he said, okay, uh, I will fund that. I said, brilliant. So we've
Wow.
sent laptops and computers there
Oh,
and printers.
great. Wow. How much did you raise?
It wasn't that much. I think it was about £600. It wasn't that much,
But
but
it's a
that six
lot of
hundred
money
pound
there.
did get them 3 laptops in Nigeria
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
printers for them, so
Wow.
the children can learn something, and some books as well. We got them some books
Yes.
as well.
Yeah. And is that how old are the children there?
Children are ranging from five to 10 years old.
Oh, great. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yes, that's why I see you don't stop. And exactly this is what you're going to, I think, the future plans, thinking of, well, you're going to have your own show. Is that right?
Yes, obviously with this TV channel, Bobby said to me, "Look, would you like to have your own show because you've done so much and you're going to be such an inspiration to
Mm,
other upcoming artists and youth and women as well?" And I said, "Of course, why not? I'll help."
yeah,
Helping community is a big thing, and coming together
exactly.
and giving our
Yes.
experiences a huge, And it's about time that everybody came together and gave their experiences to help the future
Yeah.
generation,
Yeah.
um, what we can do. Like the other elders did it to me, so I'd rather give back to them.
Yeah. See, this is such a wonderful thing of you that you don't hold it, or just onto you is mine. It's same like education that we actually spread it and your experience and the inspiration where you got actually from the elderly or other people, you passing it on that others can be inspired by you. And that's a wonderful gift and a wonderful attribute to have that actually.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, are these the future plans for you?
Yes, future plans are to set up a studio, a production
Mm-hmm.
studios, because I want to
Right.
help the women who are being domestically abused.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, we did a movie called Unwanted Bride. That was a lot of Asian women are domestically abused, not just
Mm.
Asian, around the world as well. And setting up or putting a movie together as well. So this
Mm-hmm.
production studio is basically to help the youth who are being in mentally tortured as well, and
Okay.
physically,
Mm.
as well as women, in
Yeah.
domestic violence. Because
Yeah.
I think the music and the media and the production, it helps the mental
Mental. Yes.
attributes, it brings them
Yes.
back, because they probably, the women and youth, gonna think, "No, look, there's no one for me. How am I going to survive?" So
Mm.
platform like mine, platform like Bobby and you guys have put together, that will support women and youth like that.
Yes. Yes. And I
Basically
think,
giving them a chance.
yes, exactly, exactly, giving them a chance. And it's just, I would like to make our listeners, our viewers aware about this, that Dr. Neena Richie will have her own show on the We Unite TV very soon, and it called Inspirations. And that's exactly what we need. We do need inspirations, or either we inspire each others. And that is, I think, it gives the thrift to just move on and continue. And the projects which Dr. Neena Richie also has in plan is especially to look at women, different women projects. But when it comes to domestic violence and being abused and all that, I think many women just come up, to talk to you as well.
Yes, they do. I have spoken. I've been supporting women who are being domestically violently abused for 25 years in
Yeah.
personal level, uh, and when I did Unwanted Bride, I went and stayed in women's refuge for the weekend, and
Yes.
it's a amount of pain that they've gone through, as well as their children. It's devastating. They just feel that there is no life for them, and
Mm.
some of them just want to end their life,
Oh
uh,
dear.
which they feel there is no way out, but there is a way
Mm.
out. There is
Yes.
so much help out there, and one needs to be strong, and one needs to give that strength to those women, saying, "Look, you're much, much better than what you. This is not you. You are something. You can make something of yourself."
Exactly.
So giving that inspiration to these women and say, "Look, you can do music, you can do dance, or you can do modeling, you can do all these things, and bring things, or education, and prosper." Because some of the women don't have that inspiration in them,
Yes. Yes.
and they need pushing, so they need that little bit
Push.
of
Yeah.
push. Yeah,
Yes, yes. And I think you just said the right word as well, to prosper. So giving them the right push, but then let them even, prosper. At the same time, it's looking after them and
of course,
nurture them.
of
Yeah.
course.
So it's something it's not that they have gone through this now and you help them, but I think it's the aftercare, which you
Yeah.
also see where they're going to be, with who are they going to be.
And basically get them the contracts and see
Yes.
how they're doing the contracts and all that, give them the tools to
Yes.
achieve the goals that they want, and maybe work in hand with the government, how they can
Mhm.
even support those women who are being domestically abused.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. We know that your inspirations came from the mature and elderly people as well. Was there anyone in particular? Yes, you already mentioned your father as well, your parents, but anyone in particular where we always have someone that is the inspiring person?
Oh, Margaret Thatcher did.
Oh, wow.
Apparently at school.
That's it.
When I was at
Yeah.
school, she was like, I found that she was so tough, a tough iron lady,
Yes.
and I thought, because we live in the world, man's world, and I've
Yeah.
always been like that. And my daddy used to call me a tiger all the time, because my brother's siblings were older than me. I was the
Yeah.
baby in the family, so I was hanging around with boys all the time. So I got that inspiration from that man, you know.
Mm.
And why should the world be only for men? It should be for
Yeah.
women too. You know, it's not a man's world; it's a woman's world as well as
As
man's
well.
world. This planet
Is
is
it?
for everyone, and it shouldn't be just man's world. So that's my inspiration that came, and I since the 1970s it was the Queen Elizabeth as well as Margaret Thatcher. Those are the two that really inspired me. When Queen Elizabeth, when there was a world war, and they had to evacuate, but she stayed on
Mm.
as an
Mm.
engineer, a mechanic,
Yes.
and she fought. So that was an inspiration to me. So both of those ladies have really inspired me, as well as my father, mommy, daddy.
Mhm. Wow, great. Absolutely great. If you would have a magic, say, magic stick, for what would you use it?
I would use my magic stick for peace,
Good.
prosperity for everyone, and get rid of the poverty, because
Mm,
we've got enough on our planet to feed and clothe every person, human being on earth. We shouldn't
absolutely.
be greedy. People shouldn't be greedy. Me, and bank balances. We
Yes,
have enough resources on our planet Earth. So
absolutely.
yes, magic wand will be our wand, and everybody live in peace and
Yes,
harmony, and
yes.
love and respect each other.
Mm. And it's you just, I have to say, such an amazing way. And always when we talk, or you will never say it's me, it's us. And it's really beautiful, the way and what you are and how you do it. Absolutely great.
Thank
Dr. Neena Richie, I can't thank enough for your time and being also patient with us as well. So thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. And again, I would like everyone to make aware, please watch out for Dr. Neena Richie, the TV show on Unite TV, which will be coming soon. It's inspirations and many other things, what she obviously will be then explore and also pass it on to everybody. But before you leave, I would like to have a message of hope for our viewers.
you. Message will be, don't give up. Every person is fighting their own battle, but there is a
Mm,
light under the tunnel. There is a light.
absolutely.
So
That's
never ever give up. And
good.
thank you so much for having me on the show. And it's a pleasure
Thank you
to be
for
here.
coming and sharing that with us, all
You're
with us, and
welcome.
wish you all the best. And
Thank you.
yes, we're looking forward for the wonderful TV show at will be very soon with inspirations with Dr. Neena Richie.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Take care and God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank
That was just our amazing Dr. Neena Richie. And you've heard that so many, she is inspired and she also wants give her inspiration, pass it on, and also what she said to never ever give up. That's very, very important. There's always light and it will come through to us as well. So good luck to her. And with this, on this good note, on behalf of Bobby Bola and the Culture Unite team, I would like to thank you for joining us today. And remember, every exit has an entry somewhere. Every end has a new beginning. Every dark cloud has a silver lining. Stay positive as life means possibilities. I will be back very soon with some another interesting artist, another interesting guest. Until then, keep smiling, stay safe, lots of love.